My name is Kwan. I'm from Darklight, and we create some of the world's smallest and brightest precision spotlights. So what I want to show you today is called the Precision DMX. You see a fully contained spotlight right here that's RGB, 7 channels, DMX compatible, and you see all around the truss right here, I have some of these lights being demoed. Full color range. This has all the intelligence built into the fixture, so you're not talking to a centralized box to feed your DMX signal. You're feeding it directly to each individual light. So you could treat this as a miniaturized version of any standard DJ light that you're already using. The only difference is we use 12 volts instead of 120, which means you can actually operate this off of a battery, car battery or something, and makes it very portable. And we also use very small connectors, which you might be used to from for audio, 1/8" plugs. This makes things very plug-and-play-ish, very compact, because it doesn't make too much sense for us to use a very thick, big XLR cable. So oftentimes our customers end up splicing a single XLR cable into 1/8", and the rest of the system you could jump from one light to the next using standard audio cable. So it makes it very compatible. The other features that we have are a variety of single color LED spotlights. Okay, so they're very tiny, great for compact or space constrained applications, and they're very rugged. You can use them indoors or outdoors.
So some of the other cool things that he was telling me is you can actually, right here they have different kinds of gels that can go onto these lights. It's really an awesome feature. And then lots of precision stuff right here. You can get a good look at that. And of course you want to pay attention to the website. So you want to head there to the website, get all the details, pricing.
Pricing is very affordable too.
Yeah, it's
all of our lights,
really awesome.
And none of them actually cross $100, so you can use it for a variety of different shows and applications.
And they can stay on static or in rotation. You can do programming. Real small switch that he's reaching to right there. You can see that right in the lower section of the screen. Cool stuff. And if you notice way over here, underwater, really cool stuff. Make sure you go there, darklightsystem.com. Make sure you check it out.
Thank you. You want me to try a different mode?
Sure. So as you can see, easily program all kinds of different patterns, and at this price point, pretty awesome. Just think of all the different ways you can use these things. Really, here's my hand and a unit. Nice and small. Okay, so we're moving on to the really cool part of these awesome lights that were here, all kinds of styles, abilities, DMXable, but we're working really on the brains part. So, take it away.
Alright, so normally we have two types of lights. The DMX light, which is the intelligence is fully contained, I showed you earlier. And the other lights we have are simply just dummy lights. They plug directly into power, you know, either like a 9-volt battery or a 12-volt power supply will drive these lights just fine, but they simply stay on. But now if you want to control these lights, we have little controller boxes like this that can go in line between your power and the light, and it will modulate the amount of power that goes into the light, so you can change the various modes. So for example, this flicker module, just by clicking the different the single button, I can change between different modes such as blinking, strobing. There's about 18 different modes built into here. If I hold it down, I can actually dim out the light to whatever level that I desire. So this is a very simple little controller. The next step up from this is the Darkbox DMX Micro, which is essentially the same thing as the flicker, except it accepts the DMX input. So now you can control exactly when you want the light to flicker, when you want it to blink, etc. The next thing we have is the Darkbox programmer. This programmer is able to set the address for our compact devices, such as the Darklight DMX Micro or the Precision DMX light. Those devices are so small, you'll notice there's no dip switch on it. So you need an external programmer that sends a special manufacturer's code that writes the address into the device. And once you write the address, it remembers it for the life of the device, unless you rewrite the address to something else. The next thing we have here is the Darkbox DMX, which is essentially 6 channels of these stacked up together into one single device.
So lots of control, lots of capability. Definitely need to check it out. Darklight. You got it.
Thank you.
See you later.